So it's really so nervous. I don't know what to say in this video, and I just want to make the occasion more tour. Would like to be a video that is for friends who just like me, respect and love the President Donald Trump, and I just want to share some feelings that are in my heart that about his all the presentation or just his decision, behaviors in the action, or manners in the methods, or all the policy attribution, the administration in the government. So I have to say that the President Donald Trump is really a very excellent character that is very specific, a very special one, and I have to say that when a person, you are not the government officer, just like the President Donald Trump, you are a merchant, you are a businessman. So how could it be? One day you just will go enter the White House. So you have to think about one thing and to profoundly to just comprehend, not to analyze. It's just you have to do something just like a bewilder. You have to booting that. A person can just enter the White House is because all the things, affair or event he ever done, all just toward the right and correct way that is favor from the party, which just like the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. So that is not very easy for a person who is not a government officer finally can enter the White House. So the President Donald Trump is very, very special, and I can say that his capability and the competence on the political field, the ability under the administration, he is just can standing up on the level a president should be. That is apparently, that is obviously. So what I want to say is President Donald Trump, he's almighty, and his resources are not only the political affairs or just the human relationship. He can just abiding down and bear and to tolerate the pressure that is just certain standard. And he has some friends just like the CEO Elon Musk. So that is very, very marvelous, and you can see when the 2025 January, the inauguration ceremony is just 7 months ago. After the media asked him if you will just continue to participate the 3 term. So that is very excellent. So I have to say my adoration to the President Donald Trump has just overpassed a certain standard. So I respect him. You have noticed this. You have concentrated on my words. I respect him. That is very seriously. That is not because of whatever the policy from the Republican Party and Elon Musk, or just how the achievements on the political affairs from his first term till now. Whatever, why I respect him? Why I respect him? You have to think about one thing. Chairman of a company that is concerned with the architecture in his very young period of time. Maybe he just busy in the so many corporations and the company affairs. So finally, when people ask him, will you just participate in the election of the president in the American? So he will just answer that maybe I will not. Maybe I will not. But afterward, by the situation of the political field, things changing. So you will start to feel and discover the suffocate in the politics is so sophisticated. So and the meticulous place is just the marvelous and the curious part is just the President Donald Trump is so adorable and fulfill the fascination and the enchanting part on him is he never withdraw at the very moment. He will stand out for the responsibility when the environment and the people need him. So that is very important about us. So and today I just want to say that if you compare the President Donald Trump and the President Joe Biden, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? The most touching thing in the whole world, that is not only from the family members, but you can see the United States history. Here appeared a very old president. One is the very old and the longest time served in the government. One is from the architecture company chairman. So you can see the different sort of the president. But the touching part is they are so wise, fulfill an old man should have. On the definition, we call it the wisdom. The wisdom. So absolutely, I have to say that even though people will compare the two presidents and that will form the situation, the competition, the confrontation, the conflict among the two sides. But I have to say, whatever the President Joe Biden or the President Donald Trump, they really just give me so much. Can you feel that? So I can let it go. This just you can see when the humble mercy descended down on the President Joe Biden, you can see what is modest, what is the true wise, what is the humor in the politics, what is the experience witty that in the government officer's career. And you can see in his eye, he is all the sweetness, or you can see that is maybe the bitterness that in his whole life the Democratic Party ever gave him. And then he gave to the United States American people. So, and in another side, the President Donald Trump, how it could be his bravery to conquer all the challenge and the disaster or just a very, very dangerous situation will appear his almighty bravery and his encouragement on the career he has to encounter. Can you feel it? So when the President Donald Trump just cope with or just send out to be responsible for certain affair or incident, that's without any doubt. So people can see this just that he always under the responsibility and under the calling, under the deputy, under all the things he has to be. So that is why today I just want to say something for the President Donald Trump. So I hope people can just to gather together and when you can offer some suggestion or just recommendation, or you can offer some criticize comment, or just you can give something like reproving. So you can just offer more to the country, especially when the term is belong to the President Donald Trump. That is a very, very precious time, because if you miss this time, that will never come back. So many policy only belong to the President Donald Trump this term. That is very precious. So that is why today I want to record this video, and I just want to share my feeling about the adoration, my 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 crush, or just you can say the enchanting fascination from the President Donald Trump. So I have to say, when one day you are over 80 years old, and your career is just attend a layer and a label that is a very certain high. When you turn back to see your way, how many friends you can warm on this way, you ever stay down, walk on the road, and after the final assignment, the task, when you want to find friends, how many friends you ever collected in your whole life, especially the very important career that you ever call that is your extreme final task. What I want to say is, don't forget, to be the president is only 8 years or 12 years. But a friend is not only your whole life or your rest of the life. The friend is just a relationship combined that connect with several families together. So what I want to say is, maybe on the political scope, the environment, you have encountered and acknowledged your competitor. So, but you cannot forget it. It's just you ever have the emotion or just the feeling with your opposite opposition part. So what I want to say is that when you turn your head back in the 80 years or the 12 years, how many friends you ever have in your whole life? Just like Elon Musk, or just like, actually I feel that President Joe Biden will be your very special fellow, because his experience and his mind, the thought on the concept around the government affairs, he will give you very specially different theory and idea that you never thought about. That is because his road on his career and his life is totally different from you. But you can just think about one thing. When you just take off your occupation that is called president, you return back to your company to be the chairman, or you retired. One day, here is a meeting or conference or the banquet, invited the president or the politician come together. You can see here's still a place for that is without the boundary of the parties. So that is what I want to say. After all, when the 2024 to 2028. You successfully achieved all the policy accomplished, reach all the aim you ever ordered. That is very absolutely excellent. I always support you. I always encourage you. I always give my respect to you. That is absolutely done. But I still want to share my feeling and tell you that if it is possible, don't forget some friends. But actually, I don't want to make you feel embarrassed. Remember thus, I don't want you to feel embarrassed if the situation could not be. So don't forget to hold on to your dignity and your esteem. That is very, very, very important. So all I want to say is in this term, the President Donald Trump will have a very, very special 4 years. Not only the tariff, the ceasefire among the Russia and the Ukraine and the other policy just will be very absolutely fantastic. So bless the United States American, bless the Republican Party, bless the Democratic Party, bless the President Donald Trump. This today I want to share with you all, and I hope people can have a very good night today. Okay, so finally, I will just deliver one message. I will begin to see and study some American news when I have time. So that will just make myself to just get used to the life in the American. So I have to appreciate and thank for the Don Lemon and the Chris Cooper, their program. That is very, very important, especially just like the CNN's program. The anchor that I just very respect and admire, not only the Wolf Blitzer or the John Boyce or just the Erin Burnett or just the Kim Blunter or just the Julia Chattery and Kate Collins or the Anderson Cooper and the John King and okay, just the etc. These anchors. So that is very, very important. Thank you all, and I will cherish this moment time, and hope that we can have more and more conversation and thoughts, or just the maybe just the handout, not handover, the handout on the politics or just the social incidents of the United States. Okay, so very, very appreciate, and if one day I can go to the United States American, I hope I can have a very good tour, just like have the chance for part-time job. That will be very interesting. And or just go to visit the policeman office, or just visit the 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 city hall, or just to visit or just experience the part-time job. So that will be very fantastic and interesting. So that is all my plan in the future. I hope one day I can go to the American that are under my ability. So although this very long-term time, I have to achieve my plan for saving money, that I have a very important plan for myself. Okay, thank you for your watching. See you next time. Bye bye.